Hi, I'm Steve, here with my wife, Jessie Garrido, and we're here at the Gerson Clinic in Mexico. And today was my first full day really experiencing the facility here. And I have to say, from our first impression, coming into the facility and Jessie being kind of whisked off to have all of her tests and labs and everything done. Was fairly impressive, and then just the people here, from the staff to the other folks that are attending here, just been really nice and very open and welcoming, and I think that's really made this an easy experience so far, at least from my perspective. And so, me being the companion here, I thought it was important just to talk a little bit about the expectation and the type of support. And obviously, first full day in, haven't been fully exposed to everything here. I've heard a couple things about, I guess, like healing reactions, and so not sure how that's going to manifest itself, but certainly ready for it. But for the most part, I think what you find here is that real strong focus on nutrition, obviously, and eating the right foods, and juicing the right foods, and having a supplement regimen that really helps your body absorb all the nutrients that you're receiving from the cooked, prepared food as well as the juice. And then I think the other aspect that some may or may not be familiar with is the enemas, which is kind of the detoxifying of the liver and really helping that. And they use coffee for that process here. So it's been interesting learning about all of this, and then you look back at as a civilized society, right, and highly evolved, I guess, as we consider ourselves. Certainly feel like we've grown away from our roots, meaning I think we spent centuries as a agrarian type of society, and then the industrialized nations, and I think really the folks that have suffered have been the consumers and the folks living on this planet, because profits are really, I think, driving really I think industry overall, along with profits, are driving a lot of behavior around society. The repercussions of that are things that we don't see immediately, and it's like a gradual slipping over time. And I think the folks that step back and kind of think about that a little bit are the ones that recognize that there's something majorly wrong going on here. When folks that are have been educated, have spent many years working to be certified to provide help to individuals, and knowing that there are other means out there besides the industrialized and manufactured process of dealing with disease, I think is kind of disheartening. And I think that's been one of the kind of topics of discussion here and with everybody is we're dealing with a disease here that's going to affect half of the folks in the United States because of the way we live. And how do you help kind of be an agent for change? And so honestly, I'm here with my wife, and one person at a time, doing my part to contribute to be that agent of change, and that's just supporting her with getting the right supplements at the right point in time, helping prepare that enema process, to keeping her spirits up in those moments when she's susceptible to some maybe negativity or a thought pattern that's just not healthy for her at this moment. So there's certainly a responsibility for the companion here, and that's what I think wanted to share in a nutshell. Kind of went off on a tangent a little bit, but for the most part, I think the expectation is that when you come here with your friend, family member, or whatever role you're playing as a companion here, that you've got some responsibility to really kind of help them through this process. not just here, but also being really kind of an MC for the support group that will need to be established when we leave this facility in another 12 days. So that's all I have for right now, but definitely just wanted to share my feelings, my thoughts on being at this wonderful place that's focused on nutrition and life, and we'll talk to you guys soon.